Morning, Year 6. It is Mrs. Holmes here again, and I am back for another recorded lesson on your Thursday. So, yesterday you will have written for me a diary entry in the character of Pavel. So, in today's lesson, you are going to be looking a little bit more at Pavel, creating a character profile. So, I'm going to show you the worksheet now that I would like you to complete. And then I'm going to go through it with you. Okay, so here we are. It's really simple. It's only one page. So in the middle is an opportunity for you to draw a picture of Pavel. So you can do that by looking back at the video from yesterday that you can find on my YouTube channel, where you will see a little picture of Pavel that I've taken from the movie. Or you can interpret for yourself what you think he may have looked like based on the information that you have. So we've then got 4 boxes that you will need to type into. First box says, my character looks like. So I know that Bruno says that they all look as though they were wearing striped pajamas. So I know that that's something he might have been wearing. Bruno also says that he looks as though he may have had a beard. So how might that have looked on his skin? The movie, we can also see lots more features about Pavel. And I know in the book that there is a paragraph describing what Pavel looks like. So if you can, go back to me reading chapter 7 and find that little piece of information, or you can go on the link to the whole text and scroll down to chapter 7. Or you can watch the movie and have a look for yourself. Extra points for those children who managed to find some information from the actual book itself. Okay, then we have, I'm going to go down here to this one. So then we have my character's personality is. We've learned so much about Pavel from chapter 7. We know that he speaks quietly. We know that he has his head down. Quite a shy person. We also learn a little bit about him from fact that he goes to help Bruno and he presses his wound on his leg, on his elbow. It was on his leg. He did have a wound on his elbow as well. Sorry, I was getting confused there. So it kind of shows us what kind of a person Pavel was as well. Okay, so my character's actions are, we spent a long time talking about this yesterday as well, from the fact what he does for Bruno. What does he actually go and do initially? What does he then do when Bruno falls over? And how does he react and how does he present himself? What is his personality? What does he do? And then we have our final box, my character changes because. This is probably the hardest little box that we need to do. So I'm going to give you a little bit of help. We need to look at Pavel from the beginning of the chapter. We know he doesn't speak very much. We know that he speaks very quietly. And we know that he has his head down. Okay, so that is kind of how we are first introduced to the character of Pavel. Then towards the end of the chapter, he starts to open up a little bit more to Bruno. So what does he open up and say? How do we know? How does his character change? What things does he do to help Bruno? Okay, so boys and girls, that is all I would like you to do for today's lesson. I'd like you to study the character of Pavel a little bit more and type in your answers to those boxes. So I hope that's okay for everyone. You may need to go back at my lesson from yesterday where I spoke a lot about Pavel, just to remind yourself of some information, and you'll find that on my YouTube channel. You may also want to go back and listen to chapter 7, which will also be on the YouTube channel. So that is it for me today. Hopefully you have a really lovely Thursday, and I will be back again soon for another recorded lesson. Don't forget that tomorrow, Friday, when you have your spelling test from the spellings I gave you last Friday. So if you need to, please go back and look at Friday's lesson so that you can see the spellings that you need to learn for tomorrow. Okay, everyone, see you really, really soon. Keep safe. Bye.